So guys, the dev was updated and now we have some interesting things to show to you guys, but not really inside the dev server. Of course, the dev server is closed, but they are continuing to update it, right? So let's take a look on some of the changes that Zabi actually found in the files of the dev server. Make sure to help him out. The link is in the description for his coffee, okay? We start with a very interesting thing, of course, F-15Es. F-15Es indeed already have in the dev server right now, in the files, the new engine, the 229 engine, producing a lot more power than the original engines, okay? So this is something that they already implemented, so it's indeed not only confirmed by them, but also it is there in the game. We just cannot see it because it is closed on the dev, but it is there, okay? Another change includes more fuel time, an increase in fuel consumption in 110% on those engines, and also the empty mass of the F-15E itself got increased because of the new engines, okay? Also, that together with the new kind of nerf to the F-15. So the F-15E and F-15I will both be more sluggish in every control axis flying around, okay? So better engine for the F-15E, some minor tweaks here and there, and overall just a nerf as well for them, okay? F-17 or the F-117, sorry, got its sights changed. Now it is going to be working the proper way. So a lot less, FOV than we had before, which makes sense. If you ever saw the way that the cameras are on those aircraft, it is very limited on the FOV, right? Also, finally, F-117 is getting the GBU 27. So finally, the proper bomb for the F-117 is there. This is the best bomb that they ever used on this aircraft, and it is the bomb that was basically made for this aircraft, right? It is an advanced paveway, pretty much, but yeah, it is they sometimes call it a bunker buster as well, but it's a normal bomb. I gotta say, like, it's nothing like too different, but the main thing from what we already know from the game, the main thing is that it could be carried inside the F-117 with INS, with laser guidance and everything. And it was a very, very, very good bomb for the time, right? So yeah, GBU 27 is there. Another thing that they added was more aircraft getting NVDs stock. So they are continuing the change on adding, of course, of removing the flares from night battles, and with that adding stock NVDs for everybody, right? Including aircraft. So very, very cool. The Mirage 2000 RMV received 2 new bombs, so the GBU 48 and GBU 50. So these are basically advanced paveways that are based on the Mark 83 and 84. I don't know if it's properly implemented right now, but they are there. And then the Tornado Mark IV is getting a new PGM as well. The PGM 503 and the PGM 2003, which are both IR guided, if I'm not mistaken, or imaging infrared, right? Which means that they are going to be probably thermal, okay? Which is pretty cool. Other changes include, for example, a lower BR for the RMV, so now it's going to 12.7, guys. Yes, a lot of people were complaining about this because they removed the Mika, right? So yeah, 12.7 is gonna be the BR for RB and SB for the Mirage 2000 RMV, and 12.3 for Arcade. Some other interesting things, they added the S75 SAM site asset to the files of the game, which is pretty interesting. S75s are basically the second generation of Russian or Soviet SAM sites, heavy SAM sites from the Cold War. They were majority, it was basically the major, player in SAMs in the Vietnam War. They shot down a lot of vehicles, and basically the Wild Weasels, appeared or were invented because of the S75. So very cool. Hopefully it's added at a certain way to the game. Let's wait and see, right? Abandoned factory, low and mid rank airfields are moved, new test flight maps improvements, and a new test flight itself for the Golan Heights. And then the skins are here, many skins. We're gonna probably do a whole video just showing the skins, but yeah, many skins are already having their texts. We can already have some form of ideas of some of these like skins that are gonna be added for the new vehicles. But yeah, guys, you know, we are very close to the update, like really close. I expect the update to come, you know, next week, Tuesday, probably Wednesday max, you know, because it's really around the corner. When skins start to appear for the vehicles, it means that everything is almost ready, and you can see it, right? I mean, the F-15E is pretty much done now. The F-117 is pretty much ready. Mirage 2000 RMV has some, you know, things that need to be changed, but still, one thing that I forgot to actually mention as well is that the PGMs also are going to be upgraded now. The normal ones have inertial navigation as well, and the TV seeker can now lock up to 40 kilometers. Let's wait and see how they're going to be able to do that, but anyway, they're improving that. And also the Su-34 RWR is getting a little bit nerfed, you know, in the terms of limits vertically, and they can no longer identify some raiders like the Panzer, the K-52, Mi-28. They cannot identify it as their specific raiders, right? Which is more realistic. One thing that I really enjoyed, and I think it's very interesting, is that they say about the Orion Su-24M2, which is funny, okay? Because first of all, like, technically we don't have the M2 variant of the Su-24, so what the F are they saying? Like, Su-24M2? New aircraft? No, it's not a new aircraft. Probably just an upgrade to the radar for the Su-24 that we have in the game. But basically, they changed some of the transceivers and stuff, pattern splits, and many things on the actual radar of the Su-24. I really don't know what this means, so I'm not gonna try to guess what it is. But yeah, they're changing the radar of the Su-24, which is a very good radar in real life. So let's wait and see how it is going to be added, right? But basically, this is it. There will be more, okay, guys? There will be more. I don't know if I'm gonna add to this video or not. Probably gonna add to another one. I don't want this video to be too long. And of course, Zabi is still posting this stuff. I just want to get this out as quickly as possible. If there is anything else that it's interesting enough for me to post about, I will be covering in another video tomorrow probably, or even today if it's big enough, okay? So yeah, and don't you worry, okay, guys, I'm getting enough sleep. I know I maybe sound a little bit tired and I'm stumbling a little bit on the words today, but I'm okay? It's just that there's been a lot of things going on in my life and stuff, but I'm okay? Don't you worry. So yeah, basically this is it. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe, always helps a lot the channel. We are trying to get to 50,000 before the end of the year. I don't think we will be able to. There's still like 8,000 something that we need to, so it's a lot, but yeah, we're gonna try as always, right? But yeah, thank you for subscribing, thank you for commenting, always comment as well, always helps a lot. Make sure to leave a like, and bye guys, see ya.